Well, 680's Richard Southern joins us now. Richard, some major changes to maternity leave were outlined in yesterday's federal budget, and you've been looking into what exactly expecting parents need to know.
And you're interested in this, aren't you, Shauna? You are expecting.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're expecting.
Got one on the way, that's right.
You got one on the way, congratulations. So you might miss out on this though, actually, Shauna, because the changes outlined for mat leave in the budget last evening, they start at the end of this year. That's how we understand it right now. Starting at the end of this year, expecting parents, Shauna, or those adopting can choose between 12 or 18 months EI. So parents who choose to stay home longer and pick the 18 months, you're actually going to have to do with less money. So, for the current 12 months, you get 55% of your average weekly earnings. But for the 18 months mat leave, you're going to have to make do with 33% of your average weekly earnings. The eligibility criteria will remain unchanged. So you have to have at least 600 hours of insurable employment in the previous year. Now, new will be that you can access your maternity benefits 12 weeks before your due date. That's up from the current 8 weeks. This really doesn't do anything to change the situation for lower income parents. Currently, Shauna, only 63% of expecting mothers or those adopting take advantage of these EI or are able to take advantage of these EI benefits.
Well, I think at the very least, Richard, it's nice that people have the option. Financially speaking, it's a hard choice to make to take a year and a half off work, but the option is fantastic, especially with everything that's been going on with daycare. A lot of daycares don't even take kids, from what I hear, so they're like 18 months or something like that. I guess I'll be finding that out soon.
Yeah, sounds like someone's done some research here, Shauna.
Well, you're doing it for me, so thank you for that. So Hamilton, the musical, which is really exciting, it's coming to Toronto for 2019, but how many of us are going to be able to afford those tickets, Richard?
Yeah, that's the question. Get ready to save up if you're interested in seeing Hamilton. It's been one of the most expensive shows ever on Broadway. I want to show you some of these numbers. So currently, the box office price on Broadway, between $178 and $849 US. But the thing is, these tickets sell out instantly. So you're really not buying them from the box office. You're buying them off the secondary market. And the average resale price is about $750. The cheaper sort of get-in price, $480. And again, this is American. The highest price ever paid, almost $10,000. Currently, the show on Broadway is grossing $1.9 million a week, about $100 million a year. We don't know what the pricing is going to be like here in Toronto, but we know that tickets are going to go, Shauna, for top dollar on that secondary ticket market.
Oh, it's going to sell out every night. I'm pretty sure of that. But you got to pay. But it's the big hot show coming our way. So exciting news. I do want to move on to I guess it's been called the best airline in the U.S. But now its days are numbered. So which airline is this?
Virgin America, Shauna, and I actually had a chance to fly this last summer. Kind of a neat airline, a lot of passenger-friendly measures. That's how they set themselves apart. Alaska Airlines, though, bought Virgin America 3 months ago for $2.6 billion, and today Alaska announced it's going to fold the Virgin brand into it. So they're basically going to take the planes, turn them into Alaska Airline planes. Virgin Airlines founder Richard Branson called it a, quote, sad and baffling day. Wasn't much he could do about it because U.S. law prevents a foreigner like Branson from taking an ownership stake in a U.S. airline. Virgin was named best North American airline by Skytrax last year. They have a great free in-flight entertainment system, free drinks, mood lighting, all that sort of stuff. And Alaska says they're going to take some of those features that made Virgin successful and put them in its planes. Shauna.
And a major, or rather a revolutionary New York building design is bending the limits of architecture. So elaborate on that.
Well, I want to show you it. I mean, this might be the future of building design. Look at this. It is called the Big Bend, and it's a slender tower. Would be about 1.2 kilometers in length from end to end. It features, though, this U-shaped bend at its highest point. When fully stretched out, it would be nearly double the height of some of the world's tallest skyscrapers. It would feature an elevator that would travel in curves, so moving both vertically and horizontally. A New York architectural firm coming up with this as kind of a creative way to get around some zoning laws. There's height restrictions, and this would sort of substitute height for length. So we might see that in New York City, or who knows, maybe even Toronto in the years to come, Shauna.
Oh, that'd be a sight to see. Okay, so it's a surprising slice of success. Richard, you've been keeping your eye on this stock that's been pretty much going up straight for the past 6 years.
So in 2010, Sean, if I gave you the choice of owning Google stock or Domino's Pizza, what would you pick?
Sorry, Google. I'd
Of
say
course.
Google.
I think everyone would pick Google, but
Yeah.
that would be wrong. You
I would
should
say
bet
Google.
on the pizza pie. Would you believe the Domino's Pizza
Oh.
stock, Shauna? Domino's Pizza has been one of the best performing stocks since 2010. It's outperformed Google, Facebook, Apple, and even Amazon. An investment in Domino's in 2010 would have grown 2,000% to date. They really revamped their offerings a couple of years ago. Sales have been rising. Experts say it's well positioned to attract millennials and older consumers. And unlike
Wow.
Apple, it has cheaper offerings. It's in the right price point. So Domino's stock is a hot one right now, Shauna.
And who would have thought I would never have put my money on a pizza, pizza company?
I always
but
bet. I always bet on pizza pie myself.
Pizza's delicious, though.
Absolutely.
I mean, I get it, right?
And they
All
have a
right,
lot of
thanks so
deals,
much
so
for
very
joining
attractive.
us, Richard.
Thanks, Shauna.
Yes, okay.